Hello, beautiful mothers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a wonderful show called Healthy Meals, where we make different meals from any part of the world as long as it's got very good health benefits and it's relatively affordable and something that everyone can recreate at home. Today on Healthy Meals, we journeyed into Southeast Asia and landed in a beautiful country called the Philippines, where we scanned some of the traditional meals and we picked a particular one called Caldereta. It's a beautiful sauce that you and I can easily recreate at home and is relatively affordable. It can be eaten with rice, definitely. What is the Caldereta sauce? It is a tomato-based sauce packed with plenty nutrients, yummy nutrients. We're going to dive right into this, but first, let's go on a quick short break, and when we come back, be prepared to make the Caldereta sauce with me, only on Healthy Meals. We'll be right back.
New Nivea Dry Deodorants. With 72-hour reliable odor protection from Dual Effect formula. For a dry and fresh skin feeling. Feel dry, fresh, and confident every day.
And we are back on Healthy Meals. Now, the menu, what is on our menu today on Healthy Meals? We're cooking Caldereta sauce. Say after me. Caldereta. Yes, we're cooking Caldereta sauce. It's a traditional meal native to Filipinos. Now, on Healthy Meals, one thing I love is that we dive into different cuisines from different parts of the world and we recreate this. Please note that I revised the way Caldereta is usually made by the natives of the Philippines. So what exactly do we have right here on the countertop, on the tabletop? We have pork. Now, a lot of people run away from pork meat for several reasons. Religion, is a factor. Health. But let me tell you guys, do you see this? I made sure that a lot of the fat was, taken out because this is Healthy Meals. Even if we have some fat, it's not as much. And let me give you a secret about pork meat. It helps with iron. Yeah, very, very good source of iron, pork meat. I was shocked when I did research and found that pork meat is a great source of iron. Definitely, we have bell peppers, right? And our bell peppers, great source of vitamin C. Fantastic. We also have garlic. Garlic is amazing for heart health. Trust me on this. And ginger is great for your guts. It helps with digestion. Okay. Now in this bowl right here, we have a combination of blended tomatoes, some blended pepper and onions all in one. I know that a lot of people like to separate it, but at the end of the day, it's going to go into the pan at the same time. So heck, why not put it together? But let me tell you something. The traditional way Caldereta is made, the onions are chopped up, okay? And we have, the onions are actually chopped up, not blended, but I'm not a very big fan of onions. And the beauty about cooking is that you can take the original recipe and you can make it into yours. You can basically customize it. Sweet potatoes is great if you're watching your weight. Amazing source of vitamins in sweet potatoes. Now, the original recipe would have Irish potatoes. But Irish potatoes, sweet potatoes, we're gonna go for sweet potatoes because it's healthier than Irish potatoes. Also, we have some little packs of butter here, just so that, there's a nice seasoned flavor. This is unsalted butter because, of course, pork meat already, is kind of salty if you don't watch it. So we also have here light soy sauce and oyster sauce. So a lot of people use oyster sauce, when they're cooking seafood-based meals. So let's get cracking. We have a black pepper, oriental spice, some salt, Cameroon pepper, and white pepper. So the first thing we're gonna do is to fire up, our stove. My heat, medium to low heat. Now a lot of you are wondering why I'm wearing black gloves. I feel like, it's nice when you're dealing with food to actually wear gloves because dirt would easily stay under anybody's nails, be it short or long nails. I just feel a lot more, satisfied wearing disposable cooking gloves. So I'm gonna put in our butter. I like to cook low to medium heat because high heat, I'm not a big fan of high heat. I feel like food doesn't cook properly, with high heat. Rather, it's one of the easiest ways to burn your food and undercook your food because you're dealing with ingredients, great to allow your food simmer. I love the smell of butter. Not so much. We don't want to use too much oil. So let me tell you something. It's bad etiquette to actually hit your cooking tool or utensil on the pan or the pot. It's terrible. Please don't do that. Voila. Alrighty. So this pan is called a wok. It's called a Chinese wok. I love using Chinese wok whenever I'm cooking like stir fries or sauces. It's so easy to get around. It's wide enough, it's big enough. So I've put some garlic, I put some ginger. But before we do that, before we continue with garlic and ginger, I almost forgot. We're going to take our soy sauce and let's get this here. Take some of our soy sauce, not too much, okay? This is light soy sauce, not too much. So what I like to do is, there's no waste on healthy meals. Get the protein, yay. Use it to dish this out. Fantastic. The soy sauce, and we massage it into the pork while our garlic and ginger is in the pan. I'm gonna go back to our garlic and ginger, but let's really give this a nice stir, massage. Yay. Put this in one corner, go back here. Let's put some more garlic. I'm singing for you guys. I'm a very good entertainer. Ooh, swish it around. It smells so good. Swish, swish, swish. Swish it around until it's golden brown. Yummy. Our pork is raw, yeah? We're gonna boil it. We're gonna transfer the pork from here into this mix. Yay! Do 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 do. Now that we have our pork in here, it's with garlic and ginger now. It smells so good. So we're going to go on a quick short break, but by the time we come back, our pork will be boiling and would have already been boiled. I'm not just going to stop there. I'm also going to put in my sweet potatoes because it's hard, so it needs time to boil. So putting it in the beginning with the pork to boil and the soy sauce perfect combination of flavors. The sweet potato flavors and the marinated pork that we used light soy sauce to marinate. The flavors are going to mix and it's going to produce a really, 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 really rich flavor. I love how everything is looking. When we come back, the pork would have been boiled. What I usually do is the bowl that I use to marinate the pork that has the soy sauce, I'll just put water in it and put it in. All right, everyone. When we come back, I'll show you the next steps to take. Don't go anywhere, and I hope you're taking notes because trust me, you would want to make caldereta sauce. Let's say you have a guest and you want to wow your guest and introduce a different cuisine to them. Caldereta sauce, super easy to recreate, and I promise you, you're gonna make your guests so happy. Okay guys, this is Still Healthy Meals. We'll be right back.
With Nivea Dry Deo, you can keep moving forward in life with confidence. Nivea Dry Deo. Derma 72-hour active protection against sweat and odor with 0% alcohol to prevent irritation. Stay dry and fresh all day long. Skin is for moving forward, Nivea is for skin. Your favorite Nivea Deo, now in a smaller pack size.
Welcome, 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 welcome back, everybody. Okay, this is Still Healthy Meals where we're cooking caldereta sauce. For some of you that are just joining us, in here we already marinated our pork meat and we have cubes of sweet potatoes. So what happened behind camera, I added some more water to this. I added some black pepper, white pepper, little bit of salt, Cameroon pepper, and oriental spice. Now there's garlic in here, guys. Garlic isn't just good for heart health. Garlic helps ward against infections, and ginger is in here too. Ginger isn't just great for, your digestion. It's also amazing for nausea. It helps with nausea. And we have pork meat, which contains vitamin B. It helps with the regeneration of your cells. It also helps with the brain health, very good with, iron, helps with iron. And we're going to be putting our bell peppers in very soon. But right now, we're going to put in our puree. Now remember guys, it's a tomato-based sauce. So we'll put in some puree, right? Which has to cook. I don't like to put everything in, just all at once. And this mix right here has onions. Tomatoes actually help with age-related macular degeneration. It helps with your eye health. And onions has amazing antioxidants in it. Pepper is another great source of vitamin C. Healthy meals, come on now. Can you listen to all the health benefits? So we're gonna put this in. They would usually add sugar in this for healthy meals. And the tomatoes, the pepper is usually, not even the pepper, the tomatoes and the onions, particularly the onions, are usually chopped up. But I'm not a fan of seeing chopped up onions in my food. And they don't necessarily, put in blended tomatoes and pepper. I love it. I don't just want it to be a puree-based sauce so that, it also has an original taste or flavor to it. This smells so good. This smells so good. This smells so good, If you notice, I didn't fry anything per se. I sauteed our garlic and ginger until it was golden brown. And I've been cooking this on low to medium heat. So if you notice, I'm stirring in a circular motion because I put in puree and I need to make sure that it's crushed in. You don't want lumps of puree in your food. Smells so good. Ooh. Shall I have a taste? Come on, man. Honestly, healthy meals is a blessing to the world. Trust me. Even though I say so myself. We're gonna let this baby simmer just a little bit. Remember, low to medium heat, okay? Low to medium heat. Don't go anywhere, guys. Plus, our rice has been boiled already. So once this is done, it's going to be a nice serving of rice and some caldereta sauce. Trust me, cook this for your husband, cook this for your wife, cook this for your guests. You will thank me later. All right? Another short break. Do not go anywhere. I hope you're taking notes. This is Healthy Meals, where we make healthy meals. All puns intended. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. No spice is overshadowing the other. And how do you know your meal is almost ready? When the condiments you put, the spices you put, don't taste as raw, okay? Because I know a lot of people ask, okay, how do I know it's cooked? Your spices shouldn't taste as raw. So I don't need this anymore. We're going to put in nicely. We didn't finish all our ginger and garlic. So we're going to put in nicely our bell peppers. Usually carrots boil with the sweet potatoes and the protein, right? And then usually I have, you can use spring onions when you're done, just to garnish, for extra garnishing and taste. So we're using green peppers, red, yellow bell peppers. Okay, no, that's... These peppers are very rich in vitamin C. And a lot of people have been coming down with flus, colds. Bell peppers are so rich in vitamin C. So if you notice, bell peppers come in green, red, and yellow. Do you know why? A lot of people say, oh, they're different. No, they're all the same. The reason why they have different colors is just the different ripening stages of all these bell peppers, basically. So the green is usually a little bit bitter. That's because it's not even ripe. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the red or the yellow taste the sweetest. That's when it's most ripe. So, okay, we've done this. Remember, guys, you put your seasoning to taste. I was supposed to mention this earlier on. I put in the oyster sauce a while back when the pork was boiling with the soy sauce. I did put in the oyster sauce. So we're going to allow this simmer a little bit more. Let our bell peppers, let the flavor be extracted, let it mix with the other flavors, and then we'll taste for salt or pepper. Let me do that now. Oh, not bad. Salt is perfect. Don't need any more salt. Pepper is perfect. Let it just simmer for a little bit. I can already taste the flavors of the bell peppers bursting out. Fantastic. Smells great. I don't need any more white pepper. I don't need any more black pepper. Just perfect. The puree, I can't taste that harsh rawness, that sour taste. Can't taste it anymore. Tastes quite good. All right, we're going to go back on another short break, and when we come back, our caldereta sauce will be done. We'll have it already served with some basmati rice. When you have a sauce like this, you have to look for a healthy carb option. Really good, fantastic basmati rice is so light and extremely easy to digest. Don't go anywhere, lovelies. We'll be right back, and you'll be joining me to taste this wonderful meal. I'll give you a review. I can't wait. It's a short break right now. Don't go anywhere.
Some say learning is fun, but as a mom, I see how demanding it can be for my child. That's why I ensure he starts every day with a cup of Bonvita. Bonvita. Prepare them to win every day.
Welcome back, beautiful people. It's still the Healthy Meals show, where we're done cooking our caldereta sauce and a basmati rice. So this is pork caldereta. And before we went on a short break, we added our bell peppers into it, and we allowed it simmer till it was done, and everything tastes so good. So I paired it with the basmati rice. There's sweet potato in here also. Sweet potato is so good. It's very, very rich in fiber, and it's also a great source of vitamin C. Interesting. So let's get into it without any delay. So this is my pork. Okay, I'm just gonna take bits and pieces of it. Now, so remember guys, for those of you just joining us, this is caldereta sauce. It's a native traditional meal of the Philippines. Okay, now I lived there for a couple of years, and trust me, I learned quite a number of their meals because they cook very, very, very good food. So let's do this. I'm super excited. Just put this aside just for a little bit so you guys can see. And my water here is room temperature water. I don't believe that, you know, after every meal you should have cold water. And I usually drink my water 45 minutes after I'm done eating, or I drink my water before I eat and then eat 30 minutes after. So we have some sweet potato, we have some pork. Our pork is nice and done. Okay, I think I seem to have taken some little bony parts of the pork. We have our bell peppers, you know, let's get that in half. Oh, I just cut into my bell peppers, and in as much as it's done, there's still like a crunchy feel to it, which is great. So let's do this. Let's have our first taste. Let's put in the bell pepper. I'm not gonna make our spoon too full. This is great. This is so good. This is so good. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. Like I said, no spices overlapping the other. And a great way to know if your spices are done, it shouldn't taste too harsh, it shouldn't taste raw, okay? So sometimes I will taste my food the moment I put in all my spice, just to have and to register at the back of my mind what, you know, raw spices taste of, just a little bit, so that once it's done and I taste again, I'm able to compare and contrast, and then I know that, okay, this is actually done. But this is so good, guys. Even though I say so myself. This is the perfect meal to cook if you're trying to be conservative with your protein. I use pork, you know, I got it at an affordable, relatively affordable price. Trust me, you can use chicken, you can use beef, okay? You can use the protein of your choice. And the good thing about this sauce is, like I was saying, it helps you maximize your proteins, because although I cut mine in like chunks, what usually you can do is you can cut your proteins in like tiny, you know, dice. You can dice your protein up just so that your pan or your wok is full of like protein. Trust me. Anyway, it's a wrap. I would love to enjoy my meal off camera. I don't want to be too conscious that you guys are jealous of me. I'm eating, you're probably not. I can smell the food, you don't know how it smells. I know how it tastes, you probably don't, but you will very soon when you recreate this meal. When you have guests over, recreate this meal. I promise you, 10 over 10. Try it the first time, try it the second time so you get a hang of it, okay? It's been so lovely having you guys watch us through every single process of making this beautiful pork caldereta. Say after me, caldereta. If you can pronounce Ife Sinachi, you can pronounce caldereta. If you watch football, you'll be able to pronounce Caldereta because there's so many Spanish teams, whatever. Anyway, guys, mwah, it's been a great one. I have to eat. Until next time, remember, health is definitely wealth. And when you cook, cook with health in mind. It's been lovely cooking with you. I am the Red Black Woman, and this is the Healthy Meals Show.